evaluate everyone, including me. And so please welcome Rajesh.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster, the great Toastmaster Rakesh, for setting the tone of the meeting or how we are going to do. Very impactful that whenever we look at people, we should look at how they are progressing and then start progressing as well. Rather than just getting stuck in, okay, why is he progressing, why not me? But look at how he's progressing and then continue progressing. And as you mentioned, in the last table topics, if people have missed Toastmaster Rakesh's speech, how many of you were there in the last meeting? Right? You would have enjoyed the way he tweaked the table topic and delivered a phenomenal table topics. That's kind of how the quality of a speaker every meeting as they come improves. Now coming to the general evaluator role that I'm going to do today, it's of multi-folds. But before that, let me talk about the recent conflict that's happening between US, Iran, Israel, with bombs flying all over. You all heard the news yesterday? Yes? One of the things that I was thinking is, while coming to the club today, is how will they do the retro feedback on this? So once the war is over, say in the next 15 odd days, if it's not over, we pray that it gets over soon, but how will they do the retro or the feedback? Generally in a defense organization, how a feedback runs is, there's obviously a feedback which is running on the news channels. Everybody's giving a feedback that, Israel should have used this missile, Iran should have used this missile, this is what they're doing wrong, the war should stop. That's one feedback. But from a defense lens, the feedback would be in terms of, okay, I fired 100 missiles. Did they land on target or not? If they did not, then what can be improved so that next time around, next year when the war happens, how do the 100 of them land at the exact same spot where they intended to be? That happens via feedback. How that feedback gets baked in is how many missiles fired, how many landed on the target, how many successfully intercepted. That's the metric that defense eventually do and improves their R&D to make it untraceable and still achieve the target. Even in Toastmasters, we do a similar set. With every single meeting, we do evaluations. So the speeches, the table topics, and whatever happens in the meeting gets through an evaluation. With that, what happens is the missile, the speech that you're trying to polish, gets polished to a level that over years, it becomes untraceable, unimaginable, and a flawless speech that you want to deliver to any sort of audience. Be it an audience which is this great number, or be it an audience that is of hundreds of people sitting out there and you don't have any nervousness. And for that very reason, general evaluation segments and the evaluations in Toastmasters happen. So what we will do today is, we'll evaluate the speeches, we'll evaluate the table topics in a certain bit and format, and then we will evaluate the overall speech structure. Now, what's important in evaluation is also the R, the ums, and the grammar part. And obviously the timings. Whether we are doing right on timings or we're just speaking endlessly. And for that, we in Toastmasters have an auxiliary role segment. And that's the auxiliary team which will help you all, us, to get better at where the areas we can improve. And to start with that, we today have 3 special people who are doing this role. One, let's start with the timer, Toastmaster Sanju. Please put your hands together for the timer role.